Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. We are in downtown Rockport. It's Memorial Day, so some of the stores are open, some aren't. There's some people out shopping, a little bit of the whole tourist industry happening. It was pretty busy around here this morning. Just 2 blocks down at Veterans Memorial Park, they had a very impressive memorial service. A lot of families, a lot of veterans, a lot of policemen were there, on duty and off duty. And yeah, it's nice to see that kind of thing in small town America, tiny town Texas. Nice to see it right here in Rockport, Texas. We still have the Mexican smoke from the wildfires in Mexico, so I hope our Mexican friends and families are safe, and maybe we can actually get back to blue skies one day. Here's the one fisherman in town that knows where all the good spots are. I saw a lot of people fishing. Didn't see anyone really catching much. If you caught fish this weekend, tell us where your secret spots are. Good morning, Eugene. Several people have asked, why haven't we gone down Water Street lately? Well, I have to tell you, that's why. It's just for the first block right now, though, so maybe we'll take a ride over there. We'll go around it. I guess that gives us a chance to get a back view of some of the buildings we usually see from the front. Nice construction, maintained well. There are a few historic homes we're going to miss, but that's okay. We'll get there. I just backed down Water Street to the other side of that construction blockade. Lots of beautiful homes here, including this historic home, the Baylor Norval House, located on the waterfront in a community that has survived many hurricanes. This house was built about 1868 by Dr. John Baylor. In addition to his medical practice, Dr. Baylor owned a local meat packing business, ranched, and worked to bring a railroad to the county. School teachers Alicia and Irene Norvell moved to Rockport from Goliad in 1888 and rented the house before buying it in 1890. Alicia also worked as an agent for the San Antonio and Aransas Pass Railroad and was a realtor here. Irene, a musician, sold the house in 1935. If they ever update this marker, the person living there now, in my opinion, is more famous than anyone on that marker. I hope they do update it someday. The winds today are 7 miles an hour, which is nice. The temperature is 90 degrees. The heat index is 102 at the moment, and it is 11:39 a.m. So after I ride this road, I'm gonna go find a nice shady spot. It's too hot for me at the beach. That is Hunt's Castle there on the right, a 3-story building. It's a motel. You can find them online if you're interested. They have amenities. There's actually a lot of really nice things going on in there. Pretty cool place. So I went right to the top of the dad joke calendar, and it was an oldie. It was definitely an oldie. Why don't dogs like walking in the rain? They're afraid of poodles. Which is kind of a bad spin-off of how do you know when it's raining cats and dogs? You step in a poodle. Something like that, right? I'm so glad I went to the next page. Why can't you hear a psychiatrist using the bathroom? Why can't you hear a psychiatrist using the bathroom? Because the P is silent. Yes, yes. Dad joke button for the win. I got to Rockport Beach early this morning before it got too hot, with almost 0 people there. And I had that oatmeal with the flax and chia seeds that Mike sent me. And in a thermos I made the Mountain House dehydrated beef stew. And I have that in the thermos, and I'll have that for lunch. So thanks again for feeding me today, Mike. Little wildflowers are hanging in. These look like Rudbeckia. Or are they? I don't know. Black-eyed Susans would have a black eye, wouldn't they? But we got some fun toys right there, all ready to go. That's Aransas Bay out there, by the way. There's barrier islands out there. The one directly in front of us is St. Joe's. And if we go to the right, that's where the opening, if we go to the right of St. Joe's, we would find Mustang Island, where Port Aransas is. And we could make a left and go through the jetty out to the Gulf of Mexico. Or we could just go straight to Corpus Christi Bay. We could even go to Mexico if we wanted to. Give you an idea of how deep the water is. Those gentlemen out there are wade fishing, and I'm pretty sure the one in the red isn't even up to his knees. That's Laguna Reef there on the right. You can check out their website if you're interested in renting. I have a pool here right on Water Street. And apparently even the pigeons like it, so you know it's a sweet spot. Not too many people walking outside today, but I did see a few. There's another great blue heron out there, doing a little preening. I did all my preening this morning around 7 a.m. I go to the back of the truck before it gets too hot. And the first thing I do is cook food. There's some brown-eyed Susans right here. These are brown-eyed Susans. Rudbeckia. I learned Rudbeckia from my friend Anita at Flower Folk Farm. That's one of my favorite channels. They got nice people and dogs and flowers, and it's a good time. It's a good channel. They really haven't put out a whole lot of videos recently, but she keeps up to date on Instagram. So what's the next big event we have going here in Rockport? 4th of July? Do we really go through all of June without a major event? They have fireworks for the 4th of July here in Rockport, and they also have them at Christmas time. I just got stopped by Art and Kim and my new best friend Jojo. Jojo is a mix between a Doberman Pinscher and a Pit Bull. Jojo's a Chihuahua, don't tell him. Jojo was wearing a cool hat, actually. And yeah, very nice people that just stopped and said hello. And either, I didn't ask, either recognized me from my YouTube channel or my most wanted poster. So, nice to meet you guys, and thanks for taking the time to stop and say hi. Appreciate you. So this section of Water Street has one more historical marker to offer us, and that's for the Commons. And we just read that about a month ago. There are other historical markers in the warehouse area of Water Street, and there's even a few historical placards on this portion of Water Street telling us how it used to be a cemetery at one point, and the bodies were moved to where Rockport Cemetery is currently located. The town's got an interesting history. Well, we are nearing the end of the world-famous Water Street. Made some new friends. Got to see a dog. It was a good day. I need to, next time I come down, get down here early in the morning. And it's Memorial Day weekend in Rockport. Let's see. Let's see. Don't say thank you. Nope. No wave, no nothing. I think I'm 0 for 5 today. Don't they know I'm driving Detroit bone-crushing steel? There's people down here shopping, but Saturday it was pretty busy. Today, not so much. People are working on getting out of town. And then the next wave will start coming later tonight or tomorrow. And they're the people that waited for the holiday to end so it wouldn't be so crowded. I am going to head to Port Aransas for a few nights. And then I got plans next week to pick up Greg, and we're going to go for a ride somewhere. And I think Greg mentioned he wanted to go to Port Aransas, which is fine with me. He probably hasn't been over there since we went last summer. I have to ask him. Craig's been on a couple good trips, so maybe we can hear about them when we're cruising with him. He's a good guy. Yeah, very nice memorial service here this morning. I was planning on filming it, but there was a lot of emotion, a lot of family members, and I just didn't feel right about it. So I observed, and now I reported. The good thing is there's no lines, or at least not much of a line to get into Rockport Beach right now. It's right around 12:30 in the afternoon. So I would imagine most of the people that are here or planning to come here are already here. And a lot of the people visiting are heading back to parts unknown. Oh, we got two friends at the two booths that are open here at Rockport Beach. Got our friend Lucinda on the left and our friend Robert on the right. Robert is the inventor of Hey Dennis. Well guys, I hope you're doing well. I appreciate your time. Go ahead. Go ahead. You were at the stop sign significantly. That's a word, by the way. Earlier than I am. So you get to go. I did wave thank you. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.